Welcome to East High School for this edition of High School Rewind as the East Leopards debut their season opener here at home as they prepare to take on the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you today's match, and it should be a fun match between a couple of teams, some familiarity between these two squads, and East, a team that made it all the way last year, a deep playoff run. Judge, a team that's trying to kind of rebuild a program. We'll start there with the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. They come in 2-2 on the season. Impressive wins and really tough losses. Still a team trying to figure it out. And Coach Terrell knows that, hey, you know, this is a team trying to come together, trying to build a bit of a unit, trying to teach them how to play the game of soccer at the high school level. But, boy, he's got some really good players. You look at some of their scores that they've had this year. It includes Terrell, includes Paul. They've got some guys that have found the back of the net. They have a couple of wins where they've scored 7 goals in those matches. So the offense can certainly come alive when they're playing crisp. Coach Terrell said when we play well, we play really well. They're a really solid team. They're going to have to play well today because the East Leopards, a team that's coming in 2-1 overall. They lost their season opener to Wasatch, but they've reeled off a couple of nice wins since then over Granger and Cypress, a pair of 6A teams. For the East Leopards, it's about finding that offense, and that offense has started to find itself. 5 goals through the first 3 matches, and by 5 different scorers. So the offense coming from different places. The defense is shoring itself up. This East team, still non-region, still pieces coming together, but looking like they've got some good potential this season. It's going to be the Leopards and the Bulldogs coming up for you next here on High School Rewind from the pitch at East High School. Ready to kick off here, the Judge Memorial Bulldogs in the road red kit. Meanwhile, the East Leopards in their home white. Judge, a very difficult non-region schedule. Really trying to give their kids some experience, and Coach Terrell, quite honest, before the game, recognized that this was going to be an opportunity for his boys to really learn and grow as this ball is out for a Judge throw-in. A couple challenges there as Newberger had that ball unable to be kept in. Maxfield the throw-in for Judge as they tried to drop it back and can't complete it. Newberger to Skinlow. Skinlow able to keep his feet. Still with it. Jackson the shot, and it will roll wide of the frame and out for a goal kick. Guzman's kick headed by Cardenas. Holbert to take it away at the midfield. Receives it back. Nava will send it wide. Elders looking up the field. That ball met in the air by Aguilar. Wolf, Newberger, nice touch. That ball behind Holbert. As Cardenas able to come out, but East was off. Jack Terrell will take this from 35 yards out. Ball headed out by Cardenas, and Newberger able to clear it back to midfield. That ball unable to be kept in play by Joe Paul. Moya to throw in. And a foul on the throw in by Judge. In play from Cardenas. Vincent, some space, able to center with Holbert. A couple of Bulldogs there right with them. Holbert tried to play a ball ahead and through to Skinlow, broken up. And now Judge maybe with an opportunity to counter as you see East, the defense rush back. Cardenas able to take it away from Terrell. And a good challenge put on there by Logan Seat for Judge. As Moya take it right back, and East will have the throw. Nava eventually able to send that ball out of play. Vincent able to step in front, break up the throw, and this ball played back, rushing back defensively is Maxfield, and has that ball taken away. Newberger leading the charge, has Skinlow in the middle, tried to center, the ball deflected out of play by Bombate. East to throw in, Vincent back with Wolf, Newberger, and that ball, some miscommunication will lead to a goal kick for Judge. That ball over the head of Terrell. Moya trying to shield off Seat. And he'll have the throw. Room up the line here for East as Moya hits the turf. Nice challenge. Vincent sticking with it. Vincent plays wide with Newberger. Newberger, boy, just poked away that time by Maxfield. And good on defense here in the early parts for Judge as East able to win the ball back. Wolf retreating. Plays to Nava, now wide with Moya. Molina. Throwing into Holbert. And I think Skinlow is off. After the Judge throw in. Trying to push it up the field. As you see again, East offensively. They've been large groups of Leopards today as Skinlow trying to track that down, trying to beat Seat. Has some help, pushed out wide with Skinlow. He'll pause. Looking to center, Holbert, that ball loose. And just able to evade a shot was this Judge defense. Now space for Judge as they bring the ball up the field. Bande now to middle. As Terrell able to hand that off. Maxfield coming up here in support. Newberger, nice step. Just poke that ball away. Vincent with it. Tried to thread a pass up to Skinlow. Doesn't make it through. Boy, Cardenas makes a nice play to deflect that away from Paul, who could have been one-on-one with Elders. It's a good challenge there at midfield, won by Judge. Paul drops it back. Looking for it again as Cardenas cuts off the run from Paul. Maxfield again passes to Lundy. Holbert playing the ball ahead for Skinlow. Can Skinlow get there? Guzman able to come out and punch the ball out of play. Moya throwing in here through the first 10 minutes of the match. Still no score between East and Judge. As that ball dropped near the top of the box. And East will have the throw in. Moya again. Vincent, hand up, petitioning the center for a call. Would have been in the box, would have been a penalty kick, but no go from our center. Drop back to Wolf, able to find Holbert. As Wolf along the sideline, Holbert instead with space. Looking for a ball ahead for Max, and that well beyond and out of play. From Guzman. Aguilar tried to send it up, got deflected. As Guzman again will send the ball ahead. Dylan Rodriguez. Moya looking up the line again, well beyond, as that ball will trickle out of play. It'll be a Judge throw-in. Nava being contested there by Terrell. Holbert. Has this ball over the top, trying to utilize some of that speed up the wing. Here's Bande. Right near the corner. A shot deflected away by Nava. Will go out of play for a corner coming for the Bulldogs. That ball makes its way through. Unable to be tracked down. Out of play off of East. Bande, the throw in, headed out of play by Judge. That ball headed backward by Maxfield. Vincent trying to give chase. Defensively, Bambabate is back. And the throw in here awarded to East. Thrown into the box, Holbert. Couldn't receive it, and now Judge will throw in. Wolf. Touched wide for Skinlow, but he couldn't get there. Ball over the top. Paul trying to track it down as Elders comes out of the box to play the ball away. Cardenas able to settle this, looking up for Skinlow. Boy, that's a nice ball, utilizing the speed. It was Lopez, but punched away by Judge late as he'll throw in to Wolf. Lopez will. Wolf tried to play a ball top of the box. A couple of Judge defenders were there before Skinlow could get to the space. Boy, great job defensively there from Bande. As a foul here on the challenge will result in a kick for Judge. Maxfield. Wolf right on Bande. That ball deflected. Sent up over the top. Skinlow tracking it. And a foul on the challenge. Dylan Rodriguez will put it in play from the other side of midfield. Ball into the box over the head of Skinlow, and it'll bounce out. Janke, Rodriguez, and Mitchell all coming on for the Leopards here. Is this ball short? Mitchell able to head it up, and no one there for East as Skinlow will give it a valiant effort. Approaching the midway point in our first half. Still no score between Judge and the East High Leopards. It's the foul here on the challenge. Dylan Rodriguez again. And that ball just over the head of Raul Lopez. As that hit the wrong way off of Cardenas. Elders having to come out, and he'll send the ball ahead. Skinlow was able to get back on side, but that effort took him out of position to play the ball as it's keep to keep. Off the Moya throw in. Holbert pushed down from behind. In our 20th minute, the kick from Cardenas. Skinlow heads it wide of the frame. Flores just came on for East. He was trying to challenge that play by Bambabate. As East will have the throw in. Boy, I thought East was going to have the throw in. It's what the linesman said, but Judge threw it in, and we're playing. Into the corner. Unable to be tracked down. It'll be a kick for Elders from the 6. Elders in play to Rodriguez wide, trying to, well, maybe had an opportunity to catch Judge quickly, but they were able to recover defensively. As Elders now will try it again, looking for a ball up the field. Here's Newberger. Able to retreat, finds a trailing Holbert. Boy, nearly a great use of the body that time by Juan Rodriguez. Nearly able to shield that Judge defender off and get behind the defense. My apologies, the last couple of minutes here I've talked about Newberger. It's been janky instead. 15, not 5, as that was janky on the challenge. And a hard foul here on Holbert. He knew it immediately. Flores trying to get up. Vate is watching that ball trail out. And we'll get the foul here on Flores for his aggressiveness. Guzman takes the kick. Just slides underneath Holbert. There's a couple of challenges here at midfield. Judge trying to possess it as Galindo drops it back. He's got it again. Galindo looking for a ball up. Play would have been off, broken up by Moya. Boy, nice job there by East coming back. I think it was Juan Rodriguez. But now it's the Bulldogs maybe with a chance of a run. That ball just beyond Paul as Elders will come out to scoop it up. High hop. Bambabate here to clear. East to throw in. Looking for Juan Rodriguez. Trying to step through. And the call by our center here. It'll be an East kick. Flores from 27 yards out. Takes a kick just high. Boy, Flores just trying to slide that underneath the crossbar. It's close as we've got a foul here on the challenge off the kick. Through 25 minutes, still no score. There's a ball ahead, Flores. Guzman's out, Flores up and over the top, and it's an East Leopard goal. Martin Flores, his second goal of the season in the 25th minute. The Leopards lead 1-0. Second goal of the season for Flores. And a fantastic job, maybe a little redemption. He had that kick just a moment ago, sailed it just over the crossbar, and that time able to slide it just over Guzman, who knew he had no other choice but to come out, and Flores able to capitalize in the 25th. And this play is off. Elders. Ball deflected just behind Flores as Judge able to clear momentarily, but it's East trying to attack again. Up the line, and that ball will roll out. This ball played to middle, and it goes right to Newberger. Newberger tries to turn back, deflected, and it'll be a kick here for Guzman from the 6. Boy, Newberger almost had an absolute chance at a strike from about 20. That's a dangerous turnover there by Judge, as another foul here on the challenge at midfield by the Bulldogs. It'll be Cardenas. Ball in the box, headed just over. May have been wide by Flores. Boy, Martin Flores has had a couple of real prime opportunities, capitalized on one. That one, another great chance in the 29th, just misses the goal. Is Judge now trying to counter, looking for Joe Paul up the sideline. He can't track it down. Moya the throw in and can't be gathered in. Through 30 minutes, 1-0, the Leopard advantage. That ball just poked away by the East defense. Seat tried to center. Cardenas, nice little fake there. Now he will clear it up. Juan Rodriguez tried to touch it behind him. As Newberger now was looking up for Flores, but the flag up. Aguilar in play, but unable to be possessed by Judge. Juan Rodriguez, a ball to the far side, up the line, and played out defensively by Seat. Skinlow back on for the Leopards as Flores will come off. Good minutes from Martin Flores, including the only goal. Couple challenges far side. Cardenas will take the kick for East. 32nd minute. Ball lofted. Boy, that in. Skinlow got a touch on it on the deflection as that throw by Guzman went right to Cardenas. Now Judge maybe an opportunity. Is Lundy trying to run the ball up, and a foul called here. Cardenas carded in the 32nd minute. Has to come off. Jack Perry on for him. This ball, boy, that gets through. Just knocked away by Mitchell before Judge could get an opportunity to look at a shot. Juan Rodriguez, a couple of Bulldogs there. This ball over the top, and an opportunity here for Molina. Molina brings it in the box. And defensively, they're played out by Logan Seat for Judge. Ball put in play, sent right to Molina. Ricocheted right back to the Bulldog defense. Boy, a hard challenge there by Mitchell, who came up, and he finds himself with it here again. Back with Mitchell. And Skinlow tried to get it to Newberger, but didn't play it wide enough. Vincent able to cut off Terrell. A slow roller here picked up by Juan Rodriguez. Trying to fend off. Terrell does a nice job there. Now the ball sent up over the top as Dylan Rodriguez back. Also there is Joe Paul, number 7 for Judge, as Rodriguez, you're able to keep that ball in play along that far line. Elders comes out to gather. He calms things down a little bit, rolls it out to his defense, and Dylan Rodriguez will drop it back. Nice chip up over the top there by Edmundo Rodriguez. Good defense by Mitchell. Stayed home. The ball came right to him. Newberger to settle. Back with Mitchell. And that ball out of play, ruled out off of Band-Aid. Cardenas and Holbert both coming on for the Leopards here. 37th minute. That ball, a roller. Bambabate able to capture as it will roll out off Judge. Mitchell throwing in quickly here to Holbert. Dylan back to Elders. Opportunity saving header that time by the defensive Maxfield as he's to throw in. Newberger couldn't keep that ball in play. It'll be a Judge throw. Maxfield back to Bambabate, and he gave it over. Deflected off Holbert. And that ball played outside to the wing, but Molina had started to run inside. It'll be a throw in for Judge. This ball given away again. Looking for Newberger at the top of the box, broken up by Bambabate. As we approach our 38th minute, complete. No more time updates in this first half. 1-0 the advantage for East as Elders will play this ball wide with Rodriguez. Vincent to Newberger. And that ball didn't have enough to get to Skinlow, but a nice job coming back by Juan Rodriguez. Looking up for Newberger, trying to utilize that speed and just touched out of play by Maxfield. Newberger throwing in here. Rodriguez. Vincent to Holbert. Holbert able to roll it past a couple punches to Rodriguez. Trying to recover back to Holbert. And Bambabate there to break it up and clear it away. Lundy playing the ball wide. That ball headed up. Elders coming out will gather as Paul was never able to get a shot away. Rolled to Dillon again. Rodriguez given to Holbert. Holbert trying to head for Skinlow. Defensively solid play made there by Judge, is having to retreat a little bit. Was Bande. Top of the box, touched underneath, and boy, there's Dylan Rodriguez to play it out before Paul could get a shot. Paul to throw in here for Judge. Bande. And Elders there to collect. And there's the whistle halfway through. The East Leopards leading Judge 1-0 off a goal in the 25th from Martin Flores. Second half underway here from East High School. The Leopards leading Judge Memorial 1-0. Martin Flores with the only goal of the match, coming in the 25th minute to lead the Leopards. Is this kick high in the air by Elders? Vincent tracks it, gets it to Wolf. Wolf unable to keep it in. Centered. Lundy. Moya. Patience has help with Cardenas. Boy, good ball. Vincent nearly able to get past, well, did get past the first defender. Second was there to help his teammate as a foul here on the challenge by East. Jack Terrell will put this in play from 43 yards away. Ball in the box. Elders tracks it the entire way. Cardenas. Moya looking ahead for Vincent. Vincent able to keep that ball in play. Shielded away. Nice job of defense there by Judge Memorial again, as that ball played ahead by Nava, but no Leopard there. Cardenas able to cut it off as they were nearly able to gather Terrell on a run there was Judge. Vincent. Skinlow is looking for a through ball to make a run. Bande off the deflection, and Elders will let it roll back to him. Rolled underneath with Nava. midfield with Aguilar. Now drop back, Bambabate. Newberger rushed back for East to break it up. It's Cardenas. Now Nava. Looking ahead. Wanted Skinlow. Now a ball deflected. Newberger won't be able to track it down as Guzman does. Ball takes a bounce. Others will backpedal and gather. Wide with Wolf. Cardenas ball ahead, broken up by Lundy. Nava. Skinlow trying to send the ball up for Molina. And the flag up there, the foul on Molina from behind. That ball got past Bande. Rodriguez to Holbert in the middle. Nava makes a sliding stab to break it up from Lundy. Man on quickly as Nava had to get rid of it. Dropped with Cardenas. Through 45 minutes. Vincent to Holbert. Boy, has a man wide. It was Wolf on that far side. Didn't see him. There they'll go push it out. Chipped up to Newberger into the corner. That ball batted away by Max for a goal kick. Thrown in with Holbert. Holbert, a ball played wide in between a couple, and that ball out of play, unable to be kept in. East will throw in. Moya. Here's Rodriguez. Molina. And a shot by Holbert. What a strike from Scott Holbert. His first goal of the season. And in the 47th, it's 2-0 East. Boy, a great shot there from Scott Holbert. Near perfect. Got it up and over the goalie and just dropped it in underneath the crossbar. Makes it 2-0 Leopards in the 48th minute. High bounce and out of play. Thrown in with Galindo. He couldn't possess it. Skinlow touched to middle. Vincent, a ball ahead for Molina into the box. Has Skinlow, Molina, and sends it high. That hit off the upright. And an opportunity for the Leopards. Holbert trying to push that ball outside, but Newberger again had started to come in. Galindo. That pass broken up by Holbert, and it finds its way to Vincent. Vincent around the defense, trying to work on Lundy. Drops it back. Wolf had come up in support. Wanted to go back outside to Vincent, broken up by the Judge defense. Terrell played a ball ahead. Cardenas was there. High kick. Dangerous there is coming in high on the challenge there. Bambate. Galindo pushed off by by Holbert. Just saw Hammond not playing today for East. As this ball sent back to Elders in the box. Wolf will let that catch up to him. Tried to play to Vincent in the middle. Bando got around Cardenas, tried to turn back inside. The help defense was there by the midfielder Holbert, who had come back. Nava couldn't connect with Skinlow. Through 50 minutes here as Judge will have the throw in. Vincent. Molina pushed off the ball and the foul there on Seat. Cardenas from just shy of midfield. Lundy over with Galindo. Back with the Bambate. Holbert broke it up. Ahead, Skinlow. Boy, tried to turn back to the middle of the field. Broken up defensively by Judge, kept in play here. Skinlow able to step in front. Just behind Holbert. Vincent coming over to keep the pressure on here for East. Holbert, another attempt blocked away from 25 yards. Vincent. Skinlow, boy, had a run. Nava was making a run in the middle, maybe had a lane for a through ball, but that ball sent on net, and Guzman there to deal with it for Judge.
Take care.
Molina to Vincent.
Vincent, 23.
Nava wide to Wolf. Terrell trying to race back for Judge, as this ball will come all the way back to the Keep Elders. Moya. Molina. Boy, tough defense there. Dylan Rodriguez will take this kick. In the air, headed up by Moya. But Guzman there, and well, he's going to launch one. An opportunity to quickly counter here for Judge if they hurry. Lundy back with Terrell. Terrell plays the ball ahead. Banda, boy, Bande couldn't keep that ball out of his feet, and it'll roll out for an Elders goal kick. The kick from Elders, sized up by Lundy, but out of play. In our 55th minute. Through 55 minutes. 2-0 the advantage. A couple of subs. That ball unable to be kept in play by Hardesty. Holbert, the challenge from behind, getting called here. Holbert carded in the 58 on the challenge at midfield. Ball put in play, takes a hop, and unable to be centered by Paul. Lundy here going to be called for the foul. Cardenas. Boy, missed by Bambabate, now cleared out for an East throw-in. Nava plays this ball wide, and I don't think, nope, Mendoza won't be able to get there. Thrown in quickly here, looking for Johnson, and it's taken away by the Leopards. Space, a roller here off the foot of Edmundo Rodriguez, finds its way through to Guzman for the save off the turf. Drop back again with the Judge keep. Dillon able to head that ball right back up. Play to Nava. Space. Looking ahead and wide and headed off by Bandy. Edmundo Rodriguez. Boy, that ball just ricocheted off of Juan Rodriguez a little much. Terrell going to send the ball ahead for Paul. 60th minute. Paul the center, no one there. Got to clear it, and Cardenas will do so before Band-Aid can get there. Johnson had that ball taken away by the Leopards. As here's Juan Rodriguez. Looking for a ball up the line. Nice job by Judge defensively, as a couple of Bulldogs were off. The linesman was on that, but unable to be connected, so we play on. Lundy, a ball ahead. That ball is beyond Terrell, as Elders will come out to play that upfield. That ball tried to be punched back, and Johnny on the spot. It's Skinlow in the box. A shot from Skinlow is in the back of the net. Give credit to Alberto Carrillo for coming up on the pressure. It finds Skinlow, and it's 3-0 East. Boy, a play that Guzman thinks is probably relatively simple, and Alberto Carrillo comes up to steal it away. And then Skinlow found himself one-on-one and able to beat the keep. 3-0 East in our 62nd minute. It was an interesting trend coming into this ballgame for Judge Memorial. We mentioned 2-2 on the season. Their two victories have been by a margin of 7-1 apiece. Meanwhile, their two losses have been 4-1 losses in both of them. Still a ways away from that 4-1 result, but certainly not out of the realm of question. Is here's Hardesty for East. Martin Flores made a run through the middle. That ball was a little behind him, nearly found its way through to the backside, as Mendoza was over there for East, and now Judge trying to counter. They've got numbers, but Vincent racing back to challenge. This ball chipped up over the top. Galindo won't be able to track it down for Judge. It'll be a kick for Trevor Elders. Flores drops it back here with Juan Rodriguez. Punched away. Rodriguez trying to step through maybe one defender too many, as that ball sent out by Judge. Thrown into the back line, and Dylan Rodriguez. Edmundo. And that ball taken away. Hardesty, a nice challenge there for East. Vincent able to find time back with Cardenas. Dillon. And deflected out off of Judge. Cardenas plays the ball wide. Hardesty had to come back thanks to the pressure put on by Galindo. Mitchell, a ball ahead, wanted to get through to Flores. Couldn't connect. As he's still retaining the position here, Vincent back with Cardenas. Boy, Juan Rodriguez trying to track that down, hoping to force the change of possession there at midfield. And Seat there for Judge. Hardesty able to take it away. Pressure again. Edmundo pushed off the ball by Lundy. Not giving up, and it's Flores able to get it over to Rodriguez. We had a foul here on the challenge, and it'll be a free kick for East. Elder's going to come up and take this kick from 31 yards out. Elders and Guzman able to punch it up in the air. Boy, had some steam, and now Elders racing back. Guzman wants to get it down the field as quickly as he can. No Judge player is there, and Trevor Elders will watch this roll back to him and gather. Boy, not a bad shot from Elders. It's on frame. If I recall correctly, at semifinal last year, Elders took a PK, if I remember. This ball nearly a bit of a dangerous space there. Elders able to come out and deal with it okay. Here's Cardenas. Cardenas looking up, headed out. Nearly had a ball over the top for Flores. As here is Martin. That ball given away. Vincent. Some fancy footwork there, able to punch it through the pressure. Hardesty back with Cardenas. Deflected. Galindo. We've got to be careful. He had a man ahead that was calling, was threatening on being offside there. Hence he couldn't pass the ball ahead. Vincent able to break it up. Wide here with Carrillo. That ball over the top and down to Guzman. Cardenas ahead. Flores is looking for Carrillo. Space for Vincent. Vincent, a ball over the top for Flores, but beyond him to the keep, Guzman. Hardesty able to keep that ball. No. Linesman on that, ruled out. Thrown in. Back with Seat, and that ball out of play. Juan Rodriguez able to fend off the pressure of the Judge defense. Rodriguez there again, marking Johnson. That ball just behind Flores. As now Judge working that back line. 70 minutes complete here. As the pressure ball won away by Edmundo Rodriguez. Plays ahead the shot, and boy, off the post. Guzman thought that ball was going to be left shallow. Mendoza with a good attempt. That ball centered. Still in the box. Now played out by Judge. Vincent. And now cleared away. All the way down to Elders. Elders sends the ball ahead. That went off Bumpabate, and it's Flores with a shot off the crossbar, the follow by Carrillo. And it's Alberto Carrillo in the 72nd with his second goal of the season. Never a bad idea to send a shot on frame, and Flores does it. Hits the crossbar, and Alberto Carrillo, who initiated a goal for Jackson Skinlow just a few minutes ago, able to cash in with his second goal of the season. 4-0 Leopards. Bumpabate plays it wide, now receives it again. Vincent. He'll drop it back to Moya. Try to be touched through that time by Preston Johansson. Here's a shot, and that just wide of the post. We mentioned the two Judge losses this season coming at the hands of 4-1 defeats, both of them. And maybe a foot away that time from mimicking that score here in the 74th. But Elders keeping the clean sheet. Had a shutout earlier this week in their 1-0 victory over Cyprus. Elders was one of the classification leaders last year for the East Leopards in 4A in that category. Moya. As East here just trying to keep possession and run the clock out on what will be a victory as that ball beyond the target and out of play for a Judge throw-in. Maybe an opportunity here for East. Janke trying to get there, won't be able to track it down, and Guzman will clear. Moya has Elders behind him if he needs it. Flores, chip one over the top. Janke just pushed off and then unable to be cleared, and there's going to be the hard foul on the retaliation by Janke. Some new faces for Judge in the match. As Bumpabate plays it wide. Drop back to Elders. Man on. Vincent able to shield him off. Perry drops it, keeps it on that back line. Vincent to Moya. Flores, a ball ahead. Janke trying to get there. Janke staying with it. And then kicked out of the box for the time being, but he's still with the pressure. A shot here right to Guzman. Off the foot of Juan Rodriguez. Long kick. Moya able to size it up and head it out of play. Seat to throw in for the Bulldogs. Orr had it, taken away by the Leopards. Bambabate comes up. No more time updates in the half, or in the contest, I should say. Is this result no longer in doubt? Guzman will pick it up. Rolls it out far side. Is that ball out of play? This ball dropped back to Elders. There's the final whistle. The East Leopards, a resounding 4-0 victory over the Judge Memorial Bulldogs in what was a match that went sideways for Judge in relatively short order. The East Leopards came out, a goal in the 25th minute from Martin Flores. Holbert added one in the second half early on to make it 2-0. Skinlow, the follow, or the finish from Carrillo, and then Carrillo getting the fourth in the 72nd to make it 4-0 in favor of the East Leopards. Our man of the match, Alberto Carrillo, with an assist on the Skinlow goal and a goal to make it 4-0. Alberto Carrillo, our man of the match. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, everyone. The East Leopards defeating the Judge Memorial Bulldogs 4-0. We'll see you next time here on High School Rewind.